Hi everyone, welcome to the Pit Stop. I am your hostess Raja, and today I am joined by Season 7 winner, and fellow Gemini, the one and only Violet Chachki is here, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Raja.
All right, girl, we're gonna do this a little bit backwards. We're gonna start right at the very end.
Girl,
right
I'm
now.
gagged.
I am so gagged. I'm vomiting. I'm eating it up, and then I'm gagging again. Valentina, lip sync, veil over the mouth, RuPaul, stopping the
whole thing.
What is going on?
I'm sure the girls back there were like, don't forget to take your mask off, girl. Hello.
I thought maybe she was just trying to be fierce. Like, I don't have to lip sync.
But then when she was like,
I'd like to keep it on, please.
You're like, wait a second, bitch, no.
can you imagine RuPaul on her show telling you to do something and you'd be like, I don't think so.
The elimination of what I thought was
the winner.
I really thought that she was going to do well, but knowing what it's like behind the scenes, I remember being really confident where I didn't really feel like I needed to learn the lyrics, and as you know...
You never, everyone says it and it's so cliche, but you never know.
Now, what the do you think she was thinking?
I think she just threw on a quick lip, and she's perfection. I mean, she's all about perfection. And she knew that underneath that veil was this, like, crunchy lip.
But that whole moment was like one of those moments that I've been waiting for all season. I kind of wanted to see something that was gag-worthy.
Yeah. It made for fabulous TV.
All right, so let's talk about at the top of the episode. Going back to the episode before, Pheromone was released, and she was sashayed away.
You know, there's one thing in this season that really bothered me, and it's her not being able to hot glue a bra.
I pictured gluing fabric on a bra being a lot easier.
On Drag Race?
Simple enough. Simple enough.
And then you have bitches hot gluing their face on this episode. Like, girl, that's who I want to see.
I'm gonna miss that. So girl, let's just go right into this. It's the Maxi challenge. Pilots on Fire, where all the girls are separated into teams. They all have to write a pilot for their own TV show. And so the grouping was Shay and Alexis, Nina and Valentina, and then Peppermint was kind of stuck with Alexis and Trinity. What do you think the importance of team picking is?
Oh, I think it's crucial. Drag queens are strong personalities. I mean, the whole point of becoming a drag queen is to be your own everything.
In these situations or in a competition like this, you really do have to step up. You definitely have to make yourself stand out in that group. Out of this grouping, who do you think has the advantage?
I think Shay and Sasha, when you have good chemistry, it just works. If you can somehow figure out a way to have fun, you're gonna do really well.
And what about Nina and Valentina?
Well, they're kind of the leftovers. I wouldn't want to get with Nina on a challenge. Nobody wants to be with Miss Petty Betty.
Now, what do you think of the three team?
I think Trinity's sickening. I think Peppermint's sickening. I think Alexis is really trying to prove herself.
Well, you know, Alexis made a very big point to grab Peppermint and make her part of the team. But once it came down to the workroom, Alexis was very vocal about the whole voiceover thing.
I would love if there was a way to split it up, just because I feel like I have a lot to prove after last week.
I just don't understand Alexis, because it's like you're physically grabbing this person to come to your group, and then you're kind of like throwing her into the bus afterwards. Like, I'd be fucking pissed.
But do you think that having to fight for your spot is like a good strategy?
It's a balance. You have to pick and choose your battles. You know, how important is it? Like with Aja last 2 weeks ago when she was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want that thing.
That in itself is its own art form, I think, to be able to
get what you want without looking like a crazy bitch.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about the runway, because this is a look that really resonates for an old gal like me. I was in there.
Tell us the story.
So yes, the runway challenge was Club Kids, which again resonates with me.
I don't know if everyone nailed it perfectly.
There was a lack of grit for some of it.
It was a bit too polished. I would love to see your Club Kid.
I definitely had my own Club Kid name before I was Raja. It was called Crayola.
Crayola.
Shut the up, quit laughing. I know you're...
No, I love. Are you kidding? That's major.
Yep, so let's talk about some of the disappointments first. Or should we talk about the standouts first?
Well, there weren't that many standouts.
Oh, okay. If we're talking about disappointments, mine definitely was Alexis Michelle. That wasn't Club Kid.
Baby. I was just not here for it. I'm not here for it. Sorry. I love you, girl. I'm sure you're so sweet.
If we were to have a hierarchy of like who did worse,
it would be Valentina, Nina, Alexis.
Also,
sorry.
I wanted to see, I kind of wish that Sasha Velour would have done something a little bit more.
Isn't it weird that I like Sasha Velour's costume in the little skit she did than I liked on the runway?
Ah.
I'm just not into the gown over the costume
That
thing.
was what threw me off. What did you think of Valentina's look? Michelle said that she didn't think it was very Club Kid, and she said it was more high fashion.
I think Michelle just wanted more, and I think more would have been good as well.
Now, who do you think did the best as far as looks?
I really liked Shay's.
Me too.
Part of me is like, I wish she would have done makeup instead of a mask, but she was hot gluing some shit on her face. Like, I respect that so much.
Yes.
I love that.
So you could practically smell the burning skin.
So much respect for that bitch for that. Trinity, I mean, she approaches everything from this pageant standpoint, so everything is always very well put together.
And it was stepping away of her.
It was difficult for her,
boundaries.
and she kept talking about that. And I think Peppermint looked great too.
I love Peppermint's look. It reminded me of like the more raver club kid.
Right.
It might be actually my favorite Peppermint outfit she's worn this season.
Well, there weren't that many good ones, so. Come on, I'm gonna start gasping for your shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, the shade.
All right, let's talk about the pilot challenge, Sasha and Shay.
I loved their pilot. Like, I love that they were like fashion police.
Bitch, I said, where are the espadrilles?
You could see that they had such a beautiful chemistry working together.
Fun. It was
They had fun. Next, we have Alexis, Peppermint, and Trinity, and their pilot was called Mary Mother of Gay.
Oh my God!
I liked it a lot.
Trinity does this every time. She really shows herself as being a comic. She's funny.
She's funny and she's like really hardworking.
And last but not least, Nina Bonina Brown and Valentina. Eek.
I think that there could have been some good moments there. They didn't take it there.
Buddy, you'll hear from my lawyer.
They probably would have done well with some guidance, but they were kind of like two little babies who had no idea what they were doing. They just looked like two big messy girls.
Damn.
Oh, you started it.
We've been framed.
Shay and Sasha, girl, they won the challenge. So the bottom two this week is Nina Bonina Brown and Valentina. Is it deserved?
I'm just glad it happened. I mean, I love Valentina, I was team her, but I am just glad that I finally have an emotional response. It was good.
It was good, and it was riveting, shocking, gag-worthy, to say the least. There are 6 people left now, 6 contestants. Who do you think is going to be next in the chopping block?
It's either Nina or Alexis. I mean, Nina was in the bottom. She's been in the bottom twice now.
After this episode, I really don't even know what to say anymore.
You have to pick somebody to go now. You can't ask me who's gonna go and then not say.
I would say, oh, God. I'm probably gonna think that, this is hard. Probably Alexis is next.
Oh, we love you, girls. We love you, sisters.
Well, that's it. That does it for our episode. I want to thank you, Violet, for coming and joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and honestly, I love staring at you.
Oh, I love being stared at.
It's like kind of gross how much I love staring at you.
Thank you for having me.
You are a living doll.
That's the goal.
Pretty much.
Thanks, baby.
And thank you so much, everyone, for watching The Pit Stop. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Hey, squirrel friend! When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.